The Real Story Baby No Name Part 2. Right, got up to the stage where my child was taken by Kingsline Savara's lies, and I whacked him in the court because he hit my shoulder, self-defense. Prior to that, Mr. Savaria had made numerous calls to the police saying that I'd assaulted him. Right, not one or two, quite a few. Right, so these people pre-prep and pre-plan in advance, proper setup. Right, premedicated. Right, fuck Savaria. Savaria comes, Savaria goes, right? Next social worker, Paula Bridget McChrystal, based in Stevenage. She turns round, gets an order where I can't see my son. I fight, get a new solicitor, and basically, same thing happens. They get on with these lot. But the one thing is, one of the barristers, I'm not going to name her, turns around. These lot must be old buddies. Turns around, she goes, Laura Ashley Edwards, yeah, legal from Hertfordshire County Council, suffering post-traumatic disorder, right? She works part-time. She's on the phone to somebody. At the end of the day, I'm quite clever. I pick things up quick. Most things are recorded, so I've got the evidence to back up most things. How can you have somebody working in a legal department with post-traumatic stress disorder? Then she turns around and says she's had a baby. That's why she's got children. Right? These people who work in the childcare industry shouldn't have their kids because they're taking them on the same reasons as what they've got. They've all got problems and issues. All right, put that to one side. All right, goes to court. District Judge Mellenby refuses contact. Refuses contact. Right. Eventually, I get Ward Andrews, an independent group. Right, the social worker there, very helpful, very nice, pleasant. Right, I have a few contacts. Elaine Moore, the new social worker after Bridget McChrystal, turns around and says, "Oh, my child doesn't like black people. My child doesn't like males, right? Because Juliet from 19 Field Way turned round and made a statement. At the end of the day, I've not seen these statements. I haven't seen any of the facts or the evidence, right? I informed the police. Police aren't interested one bit. Is social services the best? At the end of the day, I've been done over. I haven't seen my kid. Seen my kid a few times, and because we're getting on fine, Elaine Moore decides she wants to take it to court to stop the contact. Oh, this, that, and the other. Judge makes an order that they've got to pay for my contact, like travel, right? They don't pay for my contact travel. They defy a court order. To this day, I haven't seen a penny. Do you know what? You can shove your fucking money up your arse, Elaine Moore. You can go buy crack with it. I don't give a shit. Don't want the money. The principle is, it's court ordered and you failed to pay it. And you kept on bodging the situation. Not bothered about the money. Fuck it. It's only money. At the end of the day, my kids are important. Right? We go through all this and then like I get another order saying I can't have contact. I'm barred. Right? Because of Elaine Moore. Right? At the end of the day, you've got a sister. You've got a mother. Right? You've got family members. How would you feel if you couldn't see your family members? I'm just saying. We'll move on from that. Right? We go to our final hearing. Mellenby makes a statement and says, right, we can have our kids back. I have to see their psychologist. Psychologist finds nothing wrong with me. The only thing is, I won't work with these people. Right? That's what he states. But Dr. McClintock, how much money did you get paid out? Right? Also, what is magic moments? Because I know somebody else who you diagnosed with magic moments. I've seen your psychological assessments, right? Maybe they did have some moments, but magic moments, I've never heard of it in a psychological sense, right? District Judge Mellenby, why did you want to see McClintock? Because he's one of your hired guns. This is one of the people from your system, right? Harley Street as well. So he must be charging quite a bit. Mellenby made an order that I pay. I think, I don't know what the costs were, 3,000 or whatever else I've got to pay, right? At the end of the day, I was told who to see. No independence. Then 2 weeks later or a month later, Mellenby has another meeting, right? Grants a care and placement order because on the basis of McClintock says that I would be a dangerous experiment to work with social workers. Hang about, isn't it a dangerous experiment for letting social workers work with our children? More so than anything else. These people just make me laugh, right? No contact with my son, right? Mellenby states another reason is because Sam's pregnant. Nicholas O'Brien, you remember this one? Samantha Brown has not seen medical advice, right? What did I say to you? You pay me and I'll prove that we've got med records, right? I've got all the med records. We went private, wanker. At the end of the day, if you've got access to funds and money, you can do whatever you want. You didn't think of that, did you? We went private. Then they dropped all that because first it was, oh, she's neglecting a newborn child, right? All throughout these proceedings. Arkwright, you said to mother split up with father, right? District Judge Mellenby, you said split up, but in the end you says, oh, we're a loving couple, and you know what? Nothing's going to break us. We'll be together for a long time, right? At the end of the day, what's going to separate us? The only thing which will separate us is the truth, because at the minute now, all Hertfordshire want to do is arrest me and put me in jail for telling the truth, right? I've made fucking statements. I've made videos. At the minute, they're all due to come out. You can't hide from me. I ain't going nowhere. I know where my kids have been. I know where my kids are. I'm coming for my kids. You either give them back, otherwise, I carry on. And I will carry on. Because at the end of the day, I got a point to prove. Right? At the minute now, some people think I'm crazy for carrying on. Right? I'm not crazy. I will carry on. They're my children. And at the minute now, if I was crazy, all of you people would be dead now. But you're not. Right? Because I'm doing this all legal. And this is for my kids. Both my kids. My second child. Right? Elaine Moore refused a religious chutney. I explained this. And all these people turned around and hid behind that fact. They racially abused us, right? Further down, on top of that, as well as racially abusing us, His Honour Judge Wright, Watford County Court, turned round and said, quote, your baby is not a baby no more at 3 months old. You will not see your child, right? Hang about. I'm sure a 3-month-old is still a baby, but not according to His Honour Judge Wright, right? I turned round, I stood up, and like I said my piece to Wright. Wright walked off in the back because he knew he was in the wrong. Right? Waller, who did our appeal, CBE. Why did people go to the Queen to get all these awards? Jimmy Savile, I rest my case. You got my kids. At the end of the day, I ain't going nowhere. What are you going to do? Beat me? Arrest me? The one thing is, the videos will keep coming. All I want is my children back. Nicholas O'Brien, I said to you yesterday, tell the truth. You didn't tell the truth. You just sat back. At the end of the day, you got links to Rotherham, right? That's what I've been told. At the minute now, my confidentiality is with the person who told me. I'm getting the evidence. And if they're bullshitting, right, I will be pissed. They told me. And at the minute now, we're going to be appealing this order. Big time. You lot have all made mistakes. And at the end of the day, you're not going to run. You're not going to hide. I'm going to ID you all for who you are. Mumby says we can name and shame anybody. You're getting injunctions because you don't want the truth out. At the end of the day, your injunctions, you can shove your fucking injunctions up your arse, right? I'm being careful with what I say because at the end of the day, the truth is coming out. You can record this, you can copy it, you can put it on disc and take me to court. But when I go to court, I'm hoping that all these people who said they're going to stand by me will stand by me. At the end of the day, we need a president case, right? And at the minute now, I'm being told by people who are higher up, right? Go for it, right? So that's the only thing which I can do. If I got India on my side, Norway's people who are going through this on my side, that's all I need. If the UK people want to stand with me, if the Indians, the Pakis, the Muslims, whatever you are, doesn't matter what you are, right? I'm not racist. Don't care. I want you all to stand. Let's go and get the system and let's get it right. There is no such thing as future emotional harm, right? You've got more chance of harm by taking these children because parents are starting to get annoyed. And then what's going to happen? people are going to start kicking off. I'm not asking people to kick off. Let's fight the system. Let's do it legal. Let's go get these people. Let's get them in prison. That's where they belong. Right, part 2. Wait for part 3. More to come.